Good morning, guys. It is October the 19th, 2017. I think Saturday morning in Texas. I hope it's Saturday morning where you are. Some of you places it's going to be Sunday, I think, the next day. But anyway, having said that, it's about 7 a.m., so I'm running close to on time, I guess. And got a lot of comments, as usual. And so we'll just go down these puppies. What do you say? Got on my a Fruit of the Loom monogram shirt, one of the viewers did, in my 26-foot Jayco J-Flight bunkhouse model RV this morning. And looking forward to living in a travel trailer that's 10 feet shorter. Unbelievable. This is Ogmandino on the Google Mess. Says, uh-oh, you pointed out the obvious, Rusty. Better keep a low profile for a long time, otherwise when you Google Rusty78609, you'll see your head photoshopped on a fat boy wearing overalls carrying a Confederate flag with a swastika in the center and a sign which reads angry white male. Oh, way to go. That's pretty good, Og. Appreciate it. Michael Dash Mount, it's a little too shaky. Well, that's the way it's going to be, Michael. Whenever I do them, I mean, that's if I do a driving video, it ain't going to get any better. So that's it. Google, Wayne, all I can say is sad. Hell with them. This is Christine. Christine posted a good comment explaining a lot about the, about what was going on with Google and YouTube. And I agree. Google's not trying to alienate half the world. They're in it for the money, and she has a good comment, so thank you, Christine. Google 13 hang fire. I've been saying this for a long time. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that feel like they've got a liberal agenda, and that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I don't know. I'll be quite frank with you. I do not know. And step two, I'm 72 years old, and I do not really care. Okay? There's nothing I can do about it. It's just like, me voting for a president. It doesn't matter. Shit. Like a gnat in a tornado. First they choose the choices for you. Anyway, Google, Catherine, they do have a political, okay, if they do, they do. That's your opinion. Michael, Google, that will teach you to go Googling things. Boy, isn't that the truth? You know what I mean? I opened Pandora's box, if y'all remember that. Google, Valerie, she's got a link to something. Check it out. Another way to post your videos. I look at some of those options, and it's okay, but some of the guys that get millions of views on YouTube get hundreds on these alternate deals, so it'd just be, for me, I'd get negative probably. Can you get a negative view count? Probably. This is Sarah. Says someday we will have what people call full disclosure of so many things. Well, it's business, and I'm on YouTube, so I'm here voluntarily. So should I bitch? No. I mean, I'm making a little money. I should be smiling, okay? So there it is, guys. Daily OC, Google. I think people tag photos with titles and tags to make people confused. That's possible. You can do anything on YouTube and Google, this is Google. Larry, yo, Rusty, I wanted to write you with something really witty, but alas, I am a Kentucky hillbilly and not capable of such things. I, too, am 72 years old, and that just make me a dirty old man. The wife and I watch your videos every day and get our giggles from your wit. Pat yourself on the back for me. Since I can't reach that far, looking forward to seeing the new coachman. Me too. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Larry. A little positive input there. 72 and lives in Kentucky. Janice, comment, dash mount. Comment call, dash mount. I didn't have to look at the hood. I like your positioning. I can see what's ahead. The beautiful sky. Thank you. Thanks for the view. Well, you're welcome. And this is the happy old guy. I don't think he's that happy. Maybe he is. Censorship. Man, talk about backpedaling. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm disappointed. What happened? What happened to what? You came out like gangbusters and all of a sudden you were just kidding. I never said I was kidding about anything. That's okay. Just keep taking your meds, old guy. You'll be fine. Censorship. I don't know what he's talking about there. Danny, censorship. Good afternoon, Rusty. The campgrounds up here in Wisconsin are always packed full. Takes the fun out of it. Isn't that the truth? That's the the illusion is you're going to go camping in these wonderful state parks. They're going to be filled with little rivers and streams and mountains and valleys and no insects. And you get there and there's a group playing music real loud and kids running around. And, that's they're there to have fun too. Yeah, it is in the summer particularly they're packed. But next summer I'm just going to rent a place I think for the entire summer and be done with it. That's what I'm looking at. We'll see though. Be bowling 7-Eleven censorship. When the going gets tough, the tough go away in their RVs. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. I mean, uh, people do what the hell they want to do. That's all I can say. I mean, and I'm doing what I want to do. Censorship. This is Happy Old Guy again. And for your information, you said SBs at, well, he may know exactly where I said it, at 2.223, which may kick in the YouTube word police. I certainly hope not, but if you are demonetized, that may be the culprit. Well, I'm sorry that I said that. And I'm not really sorry. I do that. I mean, I just talk like I talk, guys. I ain't going to change. Shit, I'm me. Hello. Dash Mount Janice, much better. You're getting the hang of it now. Well, thank you, Janice. A little positive input's always welcome here. Mark, good camping tips. Thank you, Rusty. Well, you're quite welcome, Mark. Boy, keep that positive stuff coming. Positive energy. Old guy. Censorship. You said it right. All about money. I agree. Do I know that? And hell no. I mean, it just appears that way. That's what corporations do. They maximize profits. Do they also do other things now? I have no clue. This is David. I said it was 98 in the shade. He says, does the 98 in the shade have you dreaming of higher elevations again? You bet it does. Next summer at this time, I'm hoping to be above 6,000 or right around 6,000 feet somewhere in New Mexico, and we'll see how that goes. This is Censorship, the 730 Project. Yep, it's crazy times, but when isn't it crazy times? That's a very good point. I mean, I lived through the 60s, the hippies and the riots and all that stuff, in the 70s, all kind. It's never been smooth, never. Right after World War II, it was smooth up until the Korean War, and then it was smooth up until the Vietnam War, and on and on and on. Censorship. Anyway, that's why I'm about to leave with my family to travel the country for 2 years. Good for you, man. To teach my kids how to be good human beings. Well, that's wonderful. You're going to teach your kids how to be good human beings. You better teach them how to be streetwise. I just don't understand why people can't get along. Life is too short to get caught up in other people's craziness. I agree with that totally. He says we'll go visit whatever statues are left. I have to tell you, folks, I haven't watched anything on television about the news. I mean, I haven't watched any of this. I haven't seen any of this on TV at all. I missed this whole event. What I have heard has been through comments, and I have a YouTube. Scratch that. Google News page where I've set it up, and I've excluded the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Los Angeles Times, Chicago Tribune, the Huffington Post. I've excluded around 12 newspapers from using them as a source, and so the sources I get didn't show any of this. So that tells you something, doesn't it? Anyway, good luck, 730 Project. That's a good plan, and I wish you well with it. TT Boy 2004. Oh yeah, Bob Wells is the name you want. Yeah, I mentioned Cheap RV Living. He does that channel, and he did a video about the New Mexico state parks. It was well done. He does good videos because he edits them and all that stuff. Well planned. Good stuff. This is Jack Goldman 1. Google. You're not going to get me on this one. If I say this word and the way he's got it written. Nice try. You must work for the YouTube police or something. But anyway, no, do I agree with what you say? I don't know, Jack. His name's Jack Goldman, so he's not Irish. But anyway, a good comment. I mean, if that's your opinion, Jack, hang on to it. Censorship, it's all agenda, money's the tool. That's correct. This is Faith Walker. This is censorship, Roadrunner. Smart move, Rusty. Keep away. Yeah, what I did is I just, thought about it, and I thought, we've kind of stirred up a little hornet's nest here with me posting that censorship video and some other stuff. So I thought I would just, you know, turn that faucet off, and we'll just go on down the pipe, or going down the road, so to speak. Keep away from things you have no control. I have no control. Not only do I not have any control over it, I don't even know what the hell it is. I mean, I don't know much about it, and I can't get any real input to make a, to polish that diamond and really know what's going on. You'd have to be inside of Google, inside of YouTube, and different. And you're not going to get there. I hope you keep things on your channel like they were. We see enough of the political crap on regular TV. I do. And that's what I mean, I just kind of got off on that because they demonetized some of my videos, made a comment about it, and boom, boy. And then I went right in there with it. But anyway, censorship, Grandma Patty. If you want to live a stress-free lifestyle, staying focused is a key. Says, I admire that quality in you. Now all we need to take a deep breath and, yep, and slowly let it go. That's it, baby. Bye-bye. Censorship, Robert. As long as we are a nation of laws, there is such a thing as due process. I agree, but this has happened so many times in the past, and it'll continue because, people get political mileage out of it. And do I care? No. Michael, hey, this is on censorship. Hey, this is where I'm saying, let's move on. Hey, I guess you missed the North statue was being destroyed. Chicago's got some serious problems. Okay, I mean they do. They've got some serious. That city, as far as I can tell, really has some crime problems. Now, do I know that for a fact? No, I just know what the statistics say. So, this is Art Dog. I think there can be some dubious things that play into these things, but at the end of the day, I think it's mostly about money too. I agree. It's all about, again, those people you're publicly traded, man. You got to keep that profit up. This is dash mount SRM, not too shabby, especially for the buck. Yeah, it's okay. Barbara on comment call. One needed item for the bathroom door of your cadet. An over-the-door towel rack bar in chrome. Only $9.99 at Bed Bath & Beyond. It also comes with 2 hooks on the side. Don't forget command hooks for the one and only wall behind the dinette. Yeah, there's not much there. And there's not many places to put stuff in that RV that I have ordered. Well, thank you, Barbara. I'll check into that. This is SRM on Google and YouTube. Rusty, what I seen during the Google search of words you had mentioned was the beginning. Well, again, it was. I just was what I did. There was somebody that made a comment, and I checked out what they said. They said to do a Google search for these, and I just thought it was interesting. That's all. I'm not making I just said it was interesting, and it still is. This is SRM on censorship. Says, how does the old saying go? If the shoe fits. I understand that. Sarah Dashmount, thanks for the short test. Like it. Nights ought to be cooler too. That home base during the summers in New Mexico. Yeah, no kidding. I'm looking forward to that. Well, I say I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's just another adventure. I just want to do something like that. YouTube, Leanne, everything seems to be attacked these days and in the past in particular. Well, George Orwell said that in his book, 1981, that whoever controls the past controls the future, and that's kind of what happens. If you can control the past and you change it, then those people growing up into that changed past through history books and all the stuff being removed, they're different. This is Sarah. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend too, Rusty. Yeah, well, all you guys too. Censorship, Jane. This is when I was saying move on. Hooray! Looking forward to more of your RV dry camping related videos. I got a couple today. Perhaps can include additional tips from your past travel and camping experience, and of course videos of your new Coachman and any modifications you may make. Yeah, whenever I get the new Coachman, we'll do the whole thing together. You'll get to see it as I do it. Uh, yeah, it says there's something mesmerizing about looking at the view through your windshield. Yeah, well, mesmerizing. I did this one about Discount Tire. Called it Tire Balancing. This guy's named Gene. Apparently, he worked there or did. I think this guy. Oh no, this guy prefers young men, especially the ones with short haircuts and big biceps. Yeah, drive up and watch them work. I tell you, they do a hell of a job, and they're quick and efficient. This is Censorship LD Husky. Good advice. Peace, brother. Peace to you. Herb on dash mount. I like the elevation now. Okay. He says I have to get me one of those. Well, they're only $20. You can get it at Walmart.com. This is I did one several months ago on free TV using an antenna. I've got an antenna. Andrew, I'll never get those 6 minutes back. Thanks. I don't know what that means. I think the video was 6 minutes. Censorship Wandering Travels. Please hit the subscribe button. Move on. I agree with you, dog. Let's move. Same guy. They will shut a channel down in a heartbeat. Yeah, they have actually shut some down. I did a search on that, and actually several of them. Some of the very large ones that are, the guys with a bad mouth, all colors. They've demonetized them, and that basically shuts them down. And not YouTube cannot, they can just remove your channel, and they have in some cases. Johnny, and they should. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, you got to have, people it was getting out of line. Johnny, a little less sky. I hear you. Tad too much sun glare. Polish the diamond. Okay, thank you. 13 hang fires, censorship. If the complacency doesn't get you, the apathy will. There's a hell of a lot more in that, to that. Scratch it. There's a hell of a lot more to it than money. It could be. You're titled to that. This is Romero. This is the guy I think that worked at Discount Tire Balancing. They pay you like a slave, $11 an hour, to sell them 30,000 in sales a day. I got you. Censorship, rather be fishing. Narcissistic hippies running America. Well, whatever. It could be. I mean, who cares? I mean, I care. It's just, all I can do is vote. Censorship, Patricia. I like when you keep your topics to camping. I do too. I do not like to watch any channel that talks about political things or religion. I don't either. Everyone has their own beliefs, and that's true. More camping. I got you. We're headed that way, lady. A la Sun. Tiny home. I love it. Well, good. Should get you one. This is about smartphones. I think I said something about you reusing them. Perry, I still charge up my old iPhone that is jailbroke and rock out to my playlist. Good for you. This is the same guy on the same smartphone. I never get rid of my old cell phone. It's better in my pocket than someone else's. Use it to monitor RV. I always have a use for them. Skype and Wi-Fi for phone calls. I used my iPod that way. Then I saved up for an iPhone. Well, good for you, Perry. This is Will. We got 2 more and we'll shut her down. Censorship. Good job. Stay focused on camping. Amen, brother. Censorship. Moon Dancer. Cheap RV living. Bob Wells. His most recent was about a guy in a Prius, and no, it wasn't Rusty. Not as good as Rusty's Prius videos. Yeah, that was fun in the Prius. I enjoyed that. Yeah, there's a guy. There's several people that live in them full time, and I got to tell you, from having spent several weeks in them over a period of 5 years, it's fun to go for a short period, but living in one would be a stretch for me. So having said that, guys, from Central Texas, USA, it's a Saturday morning. It's a nice day in Texas. Going to be hot again. Wow, what a surprise. So, but anyway, enjoy your weekend, and we're back on the road, guys. The adventure is continuing now. We're looking forward to the Coachman 16-foot RV that should be here in about 4 weeks, I hope, or 6 weeks at the latest. I've looked at options about going and getting one to have it sooner, but there's just none available close enough for me to go to. I mean, the nearest one's like 1,200 miles. That's just not going to get it. And besides that, I may get there and have not be the one I want, because they'll tell you anything over the phone. And so we're just going to wait for what we've got ordered and do that deal, and have to be a little patient. So that's okay. I'm really in no hurry. I mean, I'd like to get it done because it's kind of like you're waiting for Christmas, kind of, and you want to get here. So anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you because it will help you what? Avoid gout, avoid kidney stones, and it'll help you avoid weight gain because you'll feel full, and you won't want to eat. If you're full of water, you won't snack so much. You'll lose weight. And what else? Take deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth several times a day. Why? Because it helps you helps lower your blood pressure. It relieves stress, which lowers your blood pressure. That's good for you. And then stretch, walk. I'm fixing to do that right now because it's 7:27. I like to get started by 7:30, and so we're right on schedule, pretty close. So yeah, stretch, walk. Just keep your health. Eat right, eat less, eat less, eat less, eat less. I can't say that enough, and it's even hard for me to do. So thumbs up, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Do something interesting. Bye-bye. From Central Texas.